Hiya, and thanks so much for taking the time to watch my video. If you've seen any of my other videos, you'll know that my channel is aimed at helping people that might be involved and have a small business. I talk about personal development, really, any aspects of your life which obviously you're looking to improve. I'm going to try and, if you like, voice my opinion upon. Um, this video is all going to be is really about achievement and whether or not you think you're capable, if you like, of achieving more. Because I know it's something that I thought about sometimes. Sometimes you think, oh, things ain't going your way. You might you might think that you're destined, if you like, to remain at a certain level, albeit a lower level than you want to be at. Now, the first thing you need to realise when you're talking about achievement, and if you like, the likelihood of you achieving more, um, this is solely dependent upon one person, and that is you. Yeah, it really is you. Um, I don't believe that obviously when you're born, that people, if you like, are given different levels of achievement that they can achieve. Yeah, your your whole sense of achievement, what you're going to get out of life, will only be what you actually plan to achieve. So you really need to take this on board. If you've seen any of my other videos, you'll know that I'm big into personal development. I'm trying to, if you like, start my own channel and talk more about personal development. But I'm also, if you like, on the same journey. I am still daily always looking to improve my knowledge of different areas of life, different areas of business, different ways of earning money. I spend quite a big part of my day, at least an hour a day, um, watching videos that are similar to this by people who, if you like, are much, if you like, much higher educated than me, and who've made a career out of personal coaching, right? And if you are really serious, if you are serious about achieving more, right, you need to come on this journey too, because so many people will remain where they are. You will remain stagnant. You will remain in a job that you perhaps don't want to be in. You'll remain living in accommodation that you perhaps don't want to live in. Um, you'll be driving a car that you don't want to drive. And all these things are a direct result of your lack of achievement. There's no other way of saying it. So if you want more, it's simple. You've got to do more. Now, some people are probably sitting there and saying, oh, well, that's easy for you to say, mate. If you've got a job and if you've got this and if you've got that. But you have to realise that um, everybody's success, so okay, sometimes it is given to them, but there's a lot of people out there who have made fortunes, who have become very comfortable, have got a very good quality of life, and they've done it off their own back. And I've always got a lot of respect for these people because it's not easy, but you need to understand that it's as easy as you make it. Yeah, if you get up every day and you do the same thing, you perhaps get up and you've obviously got to get ready and you go to work if you're fortunate enough to have a job. You go to work and then you come home, and then a lot of people, what they'll do, they'll have their dinner. They might, perhaps go and do a bit of recreation, and then they'll sit and watch telly. And some people are happy with that, but you need to realise that that is where you're going to stay. You're not gonna progress. Yeah, the only way you are really going to progress and achieve um, much bigger goals, yeah, and you really can, if you put your mind to it, you really can achieve more, and that is by education. You need to be constantly, at least, I mean, if you're at a level now where you're getting frustrated and and you really want something to change in your life, then you should be spending an hour a day, 2 hours a day at least, into looking at ways of improving your circumstances. I mean, at the time of making this video, my circumstances are pretty good. I'm not, I've got a nice house, I've got quite a nice car, and I've got quite a good quality of life. And if you like, I could settle for what I've got because it is more than most, yeah. But I don't do that. You've got to, if you want more and you want more for your family, it's no good keep on saying that oh, I wish. I mean, I've done it myself. I said to my wife, I'm guilty of this. So you ain't the only person that says this. I said to my wife, oh, I just wish that something. I just wish. And you really have got to say to yourself, it's no good wishing. Wishes only come true in fairy tales. You need to take massive, drastic action. You need to start, first thing, it all starts with education, yeah? Um, in fact, no, I'm wrong there. It actually starts with discipline. You need to say to yourself that you are going to discipline yourself to taking this daily action. Yeah, it might be that you say to yourself, I'm going to watch 30 minutes of motivational YouTube videos. It might be that you say to yourself, I'm going to do 20 minutes of learning about um, an area of your business that if you had more expertise in, you could earn more money. You need to continuously be doing this. And I remember my neighbour. He's moved now. He's living the high life. He's out in Benidorm now. He's got a big, lovely apartment. And I remember him telling me he built a business online. It was one of these sites where you can go to see whether a game of football's on playing in a certain pub. I can't remember the name of it. But the geezer he really made a lot of money at it. But he said to me, I remember him, and this is going back 15 years ago, when I first moved in my house, and he said to me, because obviously he obviously thought I was a bit naive, you know, I'm still naive in certain areas, but he said to me, he said, Colin, he said, make sure you read. I remember him, he said, make sure you read every day. He said, whatever industry you're involved in, he said, make sure you read, 30, 40 minutes a day. This was before YouTube was big. But he was basically encouraging me to take massive action when it comes to personal development, because you need to realize that you are a piece of clay at the minute. Imagine yourself, you're a piece of clay, yeah. It's unshaped. It's got no shape to it. It's got no real pattern to it, and it's got no intelligence, right? Because this is where we all started, and then different people have shaped their self into models of greatness. And this is what you've got to do. This is what this video is about. If you take nothing else from this video, then you say to yourself, I am going to do what that guy says. I am going to, every day, watch 30 minutes of someone who's talking positive, who's teaching you to have a positive mental attitude. It's all about your mindset. And if you ain't got the mindset, you're not going to achieve. You've only got to look at some of these athletes, these people that do fantastic feats, climb mountains, and right, how have they done this? They were once a normal person, but they are doing extraordinary things, right? If they can do it, then you can do it. But you've got to take, like I say, I talk about taking massive action. If you ain't taking, if you ain't saying to yourself daily, today I'm gonna learn something new. Today I'm gonna learn, like me, I'm trying to do things more online. So one day I've been watching videos on Facebook advertising. I've been watching more videos about how to become a power seller on eBay, and all the time, because you need to realise that when you're getting these little bits of information, right, you might look to find a particular piece of information, but because you're watching that video, other little snippets, other little gold nuggets are coming your way, right? This is basically life. Yeah, that's why old people are wiser, because they've had all that time to bring in all this information and basically take the good bits from it, right? Well, that's all education is. All education is the you're speeding up the input of your mind. And if you're not doing it and you're not achieving, right, and you want to achieve, this is what you got to do, right? I'm telling you, it works. I've done things, I've learnt things, and it saved me money. You know, talk even how to talk to people. I mean, people say about communication. If you can talk to someone, yeah, it's all these, every single aspect of your life is of your training. You need to learn as much as you can. Make your mind a sponge. Tell yourself that you are going to get every bit of information, because you don't know one day when that one little bit of information, when that one little gold nugget is going to reward you greatly. I'm going to end this video here. I hope you've got a bit of inspiration from it. That's what my channel is all about. Please like, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe. If you did watch to the end of the video, I'm so grateful. And please, if you could, please give me a thumbs up. Yeah, I'd really appreciate it. It really helps me out. Thanks so much.